Good evening. It's the IBB10 live, 8 o'clock. We are always on time. Maybe a minute behind sometimes, but we're always here. So, usual lot, rowdy lot with me. Yeah, Mr. McCaffrey, as you can see, he's on the coffee. There is
Looking
no
out for his mug.
cruisy campo for the McCaffrey. But we're going to go around, see how everyone is, and then, we'll take it from there. We're going to start with Billy. How are we, mate?
Very good, very good. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yes, happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Happy
I think it's a day to celebrate women again. Obviously, we're hopeful. Well, actually, I don't know everyone's personal situations here, but we've all probably got our. We know Lee's got his mother in his life. Well, I'm sure we all got ours and ours, right? Lee's mum has made many appearances on this pod, and probably will in the future. But it's a good day. It's a good day to celebrate the mothers that do a lot for us, our kids, and everything else. And just want to say that first and foremost. But it's been a lovely weekend. I actually went back to my. So we had a game yesterday. A little story. It's non-football related. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, go.
Never ever cheat on your Indian restaurant. Okay. So story, right? Two stories, and they both end up the same. Years and years and years ago, I'm talking 15, 20 years ago, I always used to use the same place in Hastings called the Shipley, right? All the time. Loved it. I decided to be naughty and go somewhere else for 2 curries, right? I then went back. When I went back, they went, "Where have you been?" I went, "Oh, been away." They took me saying I was away, that I went to jail, right? So they thought I was in prison. A little 6-month stretch or whatever it was. Naughty boy, Billy, naughty boy. And I was like, okay, yeah, I took it on the chin because I didn't want to tell them. Do you know what I mean? It's break their heart. So, long story short, everyone knows that I moved to Eastbourne a few years ago, and I've moved back to Hastings. And I've gone to get an Indian, right? I thought, right, I've got to go to my usual place. I've not had an Indian locally, but I've gone and pick up for a while. So, will they remember me, right? And I'm telling the story to the person I'm with. I'm telling her, like, this is what happened before. Get in there. What do they say? Billy, where have you been? Person with me turns around to him and says, he's been in prison. So it effectively, they might have thought I'd done a good 3 years. So I don't know what I've done, but never ever cheat.
Corruption in football.
Yeah, maybe. But I could get jailed for some of the jobs I've taken, that's for sure. But
Lancing.
But you know what? A little story. Even if you move town, never cheat on your Indian restaurant. All right. No. So I got thrown under the bus a little bit last night. She got reprimanded for it, but we move on. Let's go.
Love that boy, Jarzy. Mike, we go straight to you then, mate. Did you get your taxi?
I've got an announcement to make, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
I'm retiring from the game.
Wait, hang on. You say retiring from the game in what way?
The beer game.
Oh.
After Cruzy Campo refused to sponsor me.
Game
and my
over.
Performance at Shoreham FC yesterday, where I got home and I ended up sleeping on the couch. The wife, not impressed.
Oh.
I mean, she set me a limit of 3 beers, right? 3 beers. That was gone before 2 o'clock, before the game, and even people were warming up. I blame this guy, Chairman Slaney.
Secret Agent Slaney.
And I
not heard from my dad all day. Cheers, Mike.
No, I was that drunk. I was that drunk. I couldn't get it to walk to the Shoreham station. You know how close that is.
It's very close.
Yeah. So I had to get an Uber. Fell asleep in the Uber. Guy had to come round and pick me up and get me and walk through the door. Put on my shades, didn't I? Slowly walked upstairs. Fell down the stairs. With that, my wife's looking at me like that. You've effing ruined Mother's Day. I was like, it's fucking Saturday. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so I've got a sad announcement. I'm out of the game. So
We need someone to take it over. Monty.
Monty.
Will we destroy you at an early age?
I think
I
it's
had a
pretty
had a great
clearly
day.
going to be a no on that one, unfortunately. I'm quite well known for not being a drinker.
And it doesn't help as well because I've got an update on the old fat jabs.
Go on.
Drum roll, please. I lost £10 in a fucking week, lads.
Is that out your wallet or?
I shit you not. I
That's
shit
good,
you
mate.
not. It is like eating on a come down. It really is. You literally, my wife served me up 6 chicken wings, a little bit of salad. That's nothing. That is an entree.
Yeah.
Entree's entree for me. I ate half a chicken wing. I've managed today to nosh down 4 boiled eggs. That is it.
That's it.
Wow.
Can't be helped,
Mate.
Mike. Can't be right. Got to eat. I've had today. I've had a fry. I cooked a fry up this morning. Yeah. Serious. This is me today. And the athlete that I am. I cooked a fry up this morning. Right. All the trimmings, mate. I was in that kitchen. You know, I had my pinny on. I cooked the whole thing up. Lunchtime, went to Lewis versus Eastbourne Borough Women in the Sussex game thingy. I did have an IPA and I also had a sausage roll. And then I've just murdered an absolute roast. How can you, with all due respect, have 4 boiled eggs?
Mate, I tell you what, it's horrible. First and foremost, you lads know that I've got one fear, and that's needles. Right?
Yeah.
That ain't too bad. She gets me in a little bit of the old fat in the belly, sticks it in there, whacks it in, administers it herself because she chose for me to be on these. Obviously, it weren't my idea. If I stopped the booze, I reckon I'd look anorexic.
That's the scary part, isn't it?
Isn't it? Have you seen those pictures of old Ozzy Osbourne's daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
A Zempic.
Me at the end of the season, I'll be like that.
Well, at least everyone will be known now. Save a parking space for Mike because he's driving to games.
Yeah, so I'm out. I'm out the game. Indefinitely.
How long are you going to do the jabs for? Are you going to just get to your weight and then you're going to knock them in the head, or are you going to carry on?
When I was playing football, I was 12.5 stone, and I was ripped. I'm not hoping to get down there because I'm a big lad. I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Look, so I weigh now. I was 16.10, yeah, right, and I'm just under 16 stone now. Right?
Yeah.
But it's fucking horrible. I reckon I'll get down to 13.5, and I'll start.
Is this are we going to see a Mike McCaffrey comeback for a Vets League?
Nah,
No?
mate, nah. Look, because that's not a great standard, and it's a frustrating standard. I've tried it before. I tried the over 35s one, and then they play in the afternoon on a Sunday when I was super and all that. It's like nah, mate. That ain't for me.
So hold on a minute, right? So at this rate, you could lose close to a stone a week, right? You could do 3 stone maybe.
Apparently, you lose a lot more in the first week or 2 weeks.
Oh, really? And it slows down a bit.
Your body getting it all, yeah. Okay, well,
I need to get some scales. I'm going to weigh myself because I think I'm horrifically worried. Like, I need to get some cardio in. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, my BMI was like high 30s, mate. I didn't even know what that meant, the BMI. But, so, yeah. Anyway.
Right. Anyway,
let's about me. So, yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint every clubhouse in Sussex. Your take-ins are going down.
And on that note, Monty, how was your weekend, mate?
Pretty boring. I mean, again,
boring
game. Then game coaching today called off. Refereed this afternoon. And the only good thing about my weekend was the Arsenal result. So,
great game. Great game that was, in a sense of the jeopardy of like, oh no, there's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw, and then a goal just drops on Gokares' lap. It's great.
Yeah.
And then
so how was your game at the weekend, mate? Roffy Vardinians, let us know.
So last week I came on here and I said Roffey versus Bexhill was the single most boring game of football
Yeah.
in history. I lied. Yesterday was the single most boring game in football history. It was
Wow.
so bad. I mean, I think combined, there were 3 shots on target all game. Our goal came from like a triple deflection. Played through, our winger's driven in, he's had a shot, the keeper saved it, it's bounced back off of our attacker into a defender, back off of our attacker and then in.
Yeah.
They've scored, to be fair, great strike from about 6 yards in though. But apart from that, literally nothing happened.
Oh.
It seems like
Literally nothing.
you've had a boring weekend. Last week was boring in your match. Yesterday was boring. There's one common denominator here, Monty.
Monty, you're boring.
Thank you, Billy.
Monty plays and the games ain't exciting.
Monty is the straight man of this act, right? 100%. Not like that. Well, I'm sure we all are. But you know what I'm saying, right? So, look, end of the day, Monty, it's okay. It's okay if we put the Monty boring tag in. It is what it is. If that's the new gimmick, right? You are boring, Monty. You play most boring games. Boring. And I bet the game that you ref was boring. I bet you didn't get one card out, did you?
No, there was a card. But to be fair,
Mother's Day card.
I don't mind 1-0s and 1-0s, considering we were losing 5-0, 4-1, and 8-0 this season. I'll take the boring 1-0s and 1-0s.
No.
Boring.
No, that's fair enough, Mons. Right, gents, let's get the show started. So, start off, I want to talk about, and I put it out on Twitter, is are Godalming now in danger of losing that title? Not going up automatically?
It depends, doesn't it? Depends. Like, you got to look at it like this. I said off air, are they doing a Haywards Heath? Now, Haywards Heath might not do it. They might also win the league, right? I'll just look at it like this. Godalming have they been subject to lots of postponed games over the last couple of months?
No, I don't think so. Or have they?
They've had a few called off.
Yeah, they've had a few called off, right? So, but look, they have been playing, but it seems to be since the call-offs. So they played once in January, yeah. They didn't play from Boxing Day to the 20th of Jan, yeah. And that game that they played on the 20th of Jan, they lost 7-1 to New Haven, right, in the Peter Bentley. Since then, they've drawn, won, lost, won, lost. So since that playoff, it's not been all plain sailing for them.
No.
Well, it is tight with them in Infinity. They do still have a game in hand. I would back Mo to get over the line. If I'm honest, I'll back Mo. But they're having their wobble. They have not had a wobble all season, and now they're having their wobble. And it's a horrible time to have a wobble because it could be the time. It is. But at the same time, I don't know. What's their next fixture? Let's have a little butchers.
Don't look at the old fixtures for the town.
Arundel next.
Arundel, Saltdean.
Checking the app.
Oh, you're on the old app, yeah?
The old app, I tell you.
Right.
They've got Arundel at home, Saltdean at home, and then they've got good old Uckfield Town. Sorry, again away. I think in that it could be even further wobble. Arundel are a great side, yeah, but they're not playing games.
No.
Be a rusty team up against them. Then they've got Saltdean at home. I expect them to win that, if I'm honest.
They're on a run of form, mate. I spoke with Lowell today.
Yeah, no, and they're gonna be. Lowell is going to turn that corner. They've got the facility now. They will win that league next year. I'll say it now.
You backing it now?
Saltdean will win that league next year.
Okay.
I'm back.
It's on record.
They've got an outside chance of making the playoffs. But anyway, let's get back to
and then they go to Uckfield. Now, Uckfield. He's checking the app. He's on the app.
Yes, Mr. X.
I look at it like this. Uckfield are getting out of. I don't think Uckfield will get relegated.
No, no, they find him.
Hasn't they?
Form.
If you look, they got Ed Mabango, who was at SE Dons last year, playing up front. I know what he was quoting clubs in the summer to play for them. So, like, they've obviously had to find a few bob. And fair play to them. I will never begrudge any team spending money to get out of problems, ever.
Nope.
Right? So, if someone's now throwing a bit of dough into Uckfield, good on them. I'm glad that they are. And I want to talk about something I put up to Twitter earlier when people talk about no budget, because I'm fucking sick and tired of people claiming they don't have a fucking budget.
Is this
every level of football? Boring, fucking boring. You all have budgets. You're all bullshitters. You all have expenses, whether it's 20 quid, 30 quid, 40 quid, whether it's fucking your jersey, out getting your lads to take a day off work.
That's
and
it, jersey.
Day of work to then fucking fly in. You're talking shit, all of you. Yeah. Stop using money as a reason you're not doing well or doing well. It's shit. Sorry, I've gone early here.
We'll get on to that in a bit. Don't worry, mate.
But
he's on one today, isn't he? Old Bill.
Go on to Godalming will, under Mighty Mo, get through. I back Mighty Mo.
Right, Billy's backed it. Mike, what's your thoughts on Godalming at the moment, mate?
100% Moa take him up automatically.
Yeah.
However, every team, and we've seen this with Stenning at the beginning of the season, Haywards Heath over the last month or so, every team will have a spell. Yeah?
Yep.
It's how you ride out that spell. Bill's right. They did have a few games called off. Consistency, you know. I have no doubt that Mo's lot will get over the line in there. They have got some tough games to go. Infinity are in form. Worthing United got a fantastic result yesterday. You know, Arundel got games in hand. Billingshurst is still there and thereabout. It's an incredible league. It really is.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah.
But I like a punt, as you can tell by the amount I lost at fucking Cheltenham last week. Okay? Yep. I'm a gambling man. They go up automatically.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Mon, what's your feelings on Godalming?
It's an interesting one. I mean, you look at it, and a couple of weeks ago, we wouldn't have had this conversation. We'd have all just immediately been saying it's going to be Godalming all the way. And then I was doing some maths, as one of my favourite things to do. In that league, generally, you need 75 points to win the league. Across the last three fully completed seasons with 34 teams in the league, you need 75 points. So Godalming are on 53. So they're pretty close. But you look at the run-ins teams have got, and Infinity have got a substantially easier run-in than the others. So you look at Godalming, and they've got to play Arundel, Saltdean, Uckfield, who have improved, Woolcountians, Loxwood. They've got to go to Worthing United on the final day.
Ooh.
Whereas Infinity, you look at Infinity, and I don't want to be rude to any of these teams, but you've got Jarvis Brook, Selsey, Ringmer, and Oakwood.
Yeah.
So
they've definitely got the easier running.
They're easier runnings. Yeah. And then Worthing United have got Copthorne, Uckfield, Milo, Oakwood, East Preston, and then Godalming. So Godalming have got the hardest running of the three.
Okay.
But I'm saying it is hard, and that's why I'm backing. If they got the hardest, that's why I'm backing Mo, because he seems to pull it out, doesn't he? Like when it gets tough, he seems to pull it out. But we could be wrong. Worthing United might pip it. Infinity. Why? I don't know. I fucking hate that name, by the way. Infinity.
We're going to talk about Infinity a bit.
We are, yeah. They're to be spoken about.
Siddlesham, isn't it? Is what
Yeah.
I can call yourself Siddlesham. Get rid of that stupid fucking tagline. It's rubbish. Right. But yeah, sorry. I'm a bit opinionated tonight. You know, I've had too many of these bad boys tonight, you know.
It's got a sugar rush.
Sugar's going through the roof. Bottle of wine did not with the mix last night is not a good thing.
But okay, so
we've things to say about Infinity today.
Yeah. So we're all on the same thing. We do think that Godalming, they've got the players, they've got the
Where's he gone?
Let's just carry on. They've got the players, as you
Oh, he
said.
ain't paying for that broadband again. He's so tight, that lad. Do you know
Mate,
what I
I
mean?
tell you what, it's a nightmare.
He'd jam out your donut if he had the chance.
He would. So right, okay, go on. You want to talk about Infinity, Mike? Go on.
I do want to talk about Infinity, but I know Lee's got a bit of stuff to say as well. All right, so we'll wait for him to get back.
Can we talk about budgets then?
Yeah, one of my favourite.
Can we go live? Can we go like a little bit more in depth on it? Can I just pull the curtain back? Can I just
pull it back?
And I want people to jump in on this. I really do, right? And I want there to be comments, and I want it to be controversial, and I want you to say what you think, and I want you, Monty, as a player, to say what you think, right? And Mike, as a player, you've been Lee. We're going to
sorry. No. Sorry, my daughter called, and I didn't realise it. It came straight through.
Lies. Right. I'm really going in depth for the moment about these budgets, right? And then we're going to go into Mike. You've been a player. You've been around it, right?
Shout out to Beth. Love Beth. She's brilliant.
Is that Beth Chapman? Is that?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
First queen of the dugout, she was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So my thing is this. Oh yeah, no, I remember I listened to her interview actually. Very good. Very, very good. Do we get bored about the preaching of people having no money?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's boring, isn't it?
Whether they admit they have money or not, they also have sponsors that aren't spoken about.
Or paying expenses. They go, yeah, we don't pay our players. We give them, and then they go, well, I know he gets money. Yeah, it's expenses. It's like anything at this level, with all due respect, unless it's big money, unless it's the upfield budget of last season of the big dough, of.
What was the budget, Bill? Let's put a marker. What was the upfield budget?
£400. I've read it out, didn't I? Do you remember?
How much was it?
It's £400. I went through every single player. I didn't say their names, but I was like, he's on a tenner, he's on 20, he's on 30, he was on 45, 50, 110, or it was like that. But we spent around £400 on average a week, and then we worked it out into fines as well. The players got deducted their fines, all little other things. So it always worked out around 400. No, 400 for the whole season. Yeah, a week. No, a week. So it was like, and it was always meant to be manageable. I think it went up. Look, some weeks it was 500 because just you are right. Sometimes you're paying players goal bonuses and what have you. Now, I don't mind that though. I don't mind when like the Forest Road gravy train that went through Div 1 and was doing well in the Prem. It is what it is. If Andy wants to do that and wants to continue that, East Grinstead, albeit relegation has now been confirmed, so they'll either be playing in the combined counties, Skeffel, or our Southern combination next year. If he wants to do that, it's up to him, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's up to him, and I think like we can frown on it or we can whatever. Like I would prefer people just to not mention money at all, yeah, or use it as a barometer to beat people, or use it as a way of trying to big themselves up. Like I was listening to Jersey Bulls, right?
Oh yeah, we don't pay our players.
We don't. I'm sitting there and I'm listening to it, right? I'm listening. I'm going. When you lot come over to play Eastbourne Town, you booked our whole fucking hotel for all of you lot, for your staff and for your supporters, and you had a fucking beautiful party. Don't give me that bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like, okay, the players might not be getting PAYE money. They might not be, right? They might not be. But fucking hell, like they're getting expenses paid because they're having to take time off work. What you're telling me, some players can book probably in Jersey you can, because it's for 5 cats and 25 millionaires, right? So they all probably clean the pools for the millionaires out there, right? So they probably can get their time off, right? But like for me, I just don't mention it. It's not a reason for you doing well that you ain't spending money. Oh, look at us, we're not spending money and we're doing all right. Who cares?
It's the same with Guernsey. Exactly what you've just said there. Yeah.
Rubbish.
They say they don't pay, okay? But then who pays for all the travel? Who pays for the days off work?
Yeah.
Exactly.
No one has to. You can't tell me 20 odd men every other Tuesday get the day off work. Does the whole island shut down? You know what I mean? Like I just I just prefer people just to go, we're doing well. Like, and ain't that money. Like, it's not. There's teams, tops of leagues who spend good money. Yeah. You know, look at, like, obviously we focus a lot on the county league, obviously, but we are bigger than that.
Well, Bill, give us an average then, Bill, because you know you've been CEO, you've been all those roles, you've been manager. Give us an average of the Prem, Isthmian Southeast, Isthmian Prem, and National League. Roughly.
Yeah. So, all right, okay. I'm going to do this properly because I think it has to be done the right way. So we'll start Isthmian Prem, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I'm going to guesstimate some budgets. Folkestone and Victor, whomping that league, yeah? In Isthmian Prem, they'll be spending about £8,000 to £10,000 a week.
£8,000 to £10,000.
Average in that league will be anywhere between 5 and 6.
Okay.
Right? Isthmian Southeast. I won't do South Central because I'm not a big fan of that league. I think it's a bit of a farmyard league, but right, let's go. Right, here we go. I think Three Bridges will be an anomaly. And what I mean by that is Krells has built that team up over time. Yeah, he's run the storm. He's kept the players loyal to him.
Yeah,
there'd be money they'd be getting paid more than they were because the 3G will be able to do what it's doing, right? But there's teams in that league spending around 5 to 6 grand a week with ease.
No.
I would say on average, the budgets in that league are £4,000 a week. On
average. You bear that in mind over what we're saying, 40 weeks?
No, it's 38. Usually a league budget is done in 38 weeks. So about 150 grand.
150 grand. So 150 grand before anything else is paid.
Now, there'll be teams on spending £1,000 a week in that league. There'll be teams spending £1,500 a week in that league. I'm not going to say what Eastbourne Town's budget is, but I can imagine it's nowhere near the middle mean, right? It's not near the average. I would say 3,500, 4,000 is probably what like the average with there are
the median.
Yeah, and there's some that probably spend £2 grand or 1,500 quid. And there's some that get topped up by sponsors, so the club aren't paying it, right? But it's getting paid elsewhere. Now you should accumulate that as the full playing budget. Like the talk of like a sponsor pays all that over here, and we're the club over here, and we pay nothing in this little bit here, and I've got some geezer give me a £5 every week to do the rest here.
And would you say that they're paying the players separate? These sponsors, is that what happens?
No, it might be cashing out. Look, it might be cashing out, and it might not. Right. That's a very moody picture of Lee. Look, it's a model there, but like
that's when he got banged up.
Well, my Indian restaurant thinks I've done 3 years, so it is what it is. But I look at it and go, I don't know if they will come, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I look at it and go, there's a lot of money in football. Right? There's a lot of money spent in football, and it seems to be. But it's all good, but filling gaps in income is more important. Sponsors, grants, but exactly that's where it has to come from, right? Russ is completely spot on. Hastings United, obviously, that's my experience. We had good sponsors, stadium sponsor, Nike paying us, good crowds. Season ticket sales were in the 30, 40,000s. Like we got a lot of money in through season ticket sales. Sport sponsors, game sponsors, shirt sponsors, you name it, right? And then you add it all up, and your gate income, your ancillary income from the burger bar, your other things you did. We did like the Euros and stuff. We made like 15 grand on one on the final. We made 15 grand profit after all expenditure because it was rammed and we lost to Italy, fucking horrible. But we still had a great night as a football club because we made a load of money. There's a bit of a clear up job to do afterwards. And our drum got smashed in. But apart from that, it was a good night. But like you have to think outside the box and do these things to pay your budget. Or some don't. Some just have really rich owners. Like with all due respect, White Oak is probably Ned and oh god, I should know his name. I've spoken to him a million times. I feel really bad for not remembering his name, but like Ned and I think he must be they're bankrolling that. There's no way because Wild don't get anyone in there. Do you know what I mean? There's no one that goes to watch Wild really anymore. I don't even think about Wild's results. I used to because there was a real kind of buzz about the club. Do you know what I mean? It used to be that kind of cool Brighton club that was a little bit kind of different. Went up the National League, obviously bombed it out, but you know it still ran by really kind of rich people. They have plans, but whether they element what they got to get there, get what they want to do done is another thing.
Yeah.
But I think you have to obviously with budgets. It's not about me trying to analyze how you get a budget, right? But I am just bored of people using it as a badge of honor that we do not spend as much as our fellow down the road. Who cares? Right? If your coaching's that good, good on you. You'll end up might get a National League job. You might get a National League job if you can manage a small budget. You might get a National League job, or you might not because you ain't got any experience in managing a budget. So actually, bigger clubs might go, well, he's doing all right with that little club there, but yeah, how's he going to deal with like $5,000 a week? Will he be able to do it properly with $5,000 a week? So don't wear it as a badge of honor because with all due respect as a CEO, I'll be looking at if I'm looking at someone spending our budget and actually having the reins of it, I want someone with experience. Like Eastbourne Borough brought Steve King in, right? Steve King. People
love spending money.
Yeah, but you know what? Probably one of the most successful managers in Sussex over the last 20 years. So people can say bad things about Steve, and I'm one that I think is Marmite, right? He's not a tactical genius, but he's got a beautiful black book, right? He knows people. He's a motivator of people, and he's a very good. When he gets people playing for him, they play for him, right? If you look at the clubs he's taken to promotion, whether it's Lewis into the national, all the way.
Few of them have gone bankrupt, though, haven't they?
What's that?
A few of those clubs he's had have gone bankrupt.
No. That's all. That's a sense like that is what's the word? Sense what's the word? That's drama. That's dramatizing the situation, mate. Because it's the same as people going, "Oh, Billy, look what Billy did to Lancing." I did fuck all to Lancing. I didn't even get. I got 1 point. Did fuck all, right? But like
I would have got more than you.
You've got 2.
Yeah. So you look at it, yeah? Like it's just it's kind of like it's a spin on the character of Steve King because he does. What do you think these clubs aren't giving him the money to spend? Do you reckon he's going in there going, I'm telling you now, this is what I'm spending if you like it or not? No, of course he's not. It can't happen every club. They're all giving him the budget to spend. I just think so. Like you keep wearing it as a badge of honor, gentlemen, and you'll still be at small clubs. That's my opinion. And I just think, just fuck it off. Who cares?
Yeah, I think you're right. And
the saying like at Horsham YM, come on, like he's had to spend a little bit more in the last couple of weeks to get his club going where they need to go, like gearing up for playoffs. Do you think he's bored and gone, I need a bit more, please? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, there's teams like Sterling and Hayward Seath that get a load of grief for this, but they get numbers through the gate.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? They've got stuff around the club that generates revenue as well. They've got containers, they've got things like that, CAFs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also not only that, they're clubs with sustainable income, like you say, sustainable income outside of football. Selling 3G pitch, always booked up and used. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like with Hayward Seath, they've got a shrewd an owner that, you know, will find a few bob here and there. Do you know what I mean? He knows what he's doing.
But also they get like you said, they get the crowds as well. You can expect, you know, on a good game and a good day about 300-400 people to Stenning. Hayward Heath, you could expect about what would you say, Mark? About 450-500 people.
Yeah, maybe.
At a push.
I reckon there'd be more than that on that April the 6th game.
Oh, absolutely. That is good. That's
like you know, even I was just about to say Shoreham, another one that probably had to have a little bit of expenditure in the last couple of months and not break the bank. I don't think, and Stu's very adamant that he's not going to break the bank, right? He's not going to go and spend silly money in that league to stay in it or to compete. They've got to find a way, yeah? But you still need to give a little bit in or there, right? So I think we need to walk away from money a little bit.
Yeah.
And because I think it's noticeable when people are spending money. You can tell by the
you can tell.
You can tell, right? So let's stop talking about money and start going, because it's haunted county football forever, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. How much for the under 16s? And I'll tell you if it's scandalous or not. I'll tell you if it's scandalous, Stu. So let me know. Right. So like, I think for me, we all have to like just let your fucking football do the talking, let your team do the talking, you know, like, because it just becomes an excuse for why people are doing well or battering people for doing bad. Like, sometimes it's just you might be overpaying players, but they're the wrong eggs through the door. Do you know what I mean? It's the wrong eggs, and they're actually stinking the joint out, but they're earning dough, and you might have committed to them on the contract, or you can't get them out the door because I don't know, they're friends with 3 or 4 of the players, and a dynamic shift.
It changes to who you bring in and how they are with the team in that. So let's comment below. So let's move on. Let's look at Infinity yesterday. Big win. You can't say, look, they played Cotthorne. Okay, yeah, they played Cotthorne, but they still went and won 7-0. So obviously that's going to give them a boost for the running as well, like we were saying.
Won't have letting 118 goals in though, Lee.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely.
I quite fancy getting a team together. Mike McCaffrey at the back, you at right back, Boring Monty in goal, myself in the dugout, and we'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? So,
I'll be honest, right? Infinity. Last year, I interviewed Sean Gale, previous manager.
Yes.
Done everything in the game. Took Avon and Waterlooville to Anfield, I believe, as well.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Left the club. Oh, here they go. They're back and forth already.
We'll leave them to have their little back and forth.
That's the point. Yeah.
Oh.
So I was worried about them. I thought, are they going to have direction? Are they going to lose players? Are they going to?
They seem to have gone on.
They've kicked on.
Yeah.
Okay, and now they, I believe, are the most serious threat.
Yes, agree.
To Godalming for that title. I really
100%. 100%.
You know, I went down there with Arundel last year, Bank Holiday Monday. It's a fair old trek to go. It's a fair old trek to go. And that's your gaffer there, Monty. Shout out, Jack.
He wants you speaking up, Mont.
And it's a tough old place to go down there. As we know, it's the old Siddlesham ground. They've done a lot to it. I'm actually going down there on, I think, April the 8th. I've been invited down there to have a chat, you know, see things behind the scenes. Looking forward to meeting the chairman and everything like that. But they've turned it round. They really have. You know, the new coaching side that have gone in there, done bits.
Doing great.
And they've got some really, really good players down there, mate.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? And it is a tough place to go for the home teams, for the away lads that go down there, because you know you got that proper old school feel. They got some vocal fans. There can be a little bit of a 12th man as well. I like it. It's proper.
Yeah.
You know? I'm looking at going down there, but yeah, I was wrong, and I say I'm wrong because I said that I thought they would drop off, and they proved me wrong. And I love to be proved wrong and to hold my hand up and say.
I think we all know what we speak about here. We all like to be proven wrong if we say something, and then the team comes out and does it. It's what we do it for.
Let's not forget, they only just missed out on going up last year.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
So Mont, what's your take on Infinity? As Jack wants you unmuted, so far away.
I'm used to him saying that. He tells me that when I'm fucking playing. So, yeah, I mean, yesterday they were 7-0 up at half time. So Harrison Cable, who obviously was at Petersfield last season, scored 4 and was then subbed at half time. damage done. I mean, they're just romping through teams. It's easy for them. I mean, they've 7 past Copthorne, 3 past Saltdean, 3 past Godalming, 3 past Dorking. I mean, they're just scoring so many goals at the moment. Like, yes, Saltdean got 2 against them, but they're just going to outscore you.
Yeah.
You can attack as much as you can, but they will score more goals than you. Bottom
And
line.
that's the Saltdean manager that's just come in.
Yeah.
Low. Shout out Low.
Yeah, like Cable scored twice in that game in 2 in 5 minutes to win it.
Oh,
No one's going to want to. If they don't go up automatically, no one's going to want to play them, and certainly no one's going to want to go away to them if that's where they finish.
no.
You know, so it's going to be on the other teams around there because I think it's looking like it's near enough set.
Yeah.
A bit like the Prem table, you know. Obviously, the spanner in the works at the moment is the fact that Walcountians lost to Worthing United yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was big result.
Yeah, big result there for Worthing United because it keeps them in touch as well. It's going to be a very tasty end, and if it comes down to the last game of the season for Godalming Worthing, then yeah, that's going to be a very interesting one.
All right, lads.
Very interesting.
All right. Cards on the table now. What 2 go up?
Well, from that league?
Yep.
Godalming and Infinity.
Monty?
I agree with Bill. Godalming Infinity.
I said Godalming and Worthing United, but the run of form that Infinity are putting together, it'd take a good one to beat those 2. So,
yeah, I'll go.
And I've got a lot of friends down at Worthing United.
Yeah, same.
Want to be proven wrong.
Godalming, Worthing United for me.
I'll tell you why I think. I said Godalming will win the league still, right? But if Infinity pip them, I think Mo will just go back to what made his team what it's all about. Really hard to score against, really hard to beat. So in a one-off match, I don't fancy anyone against them. Like if they end up in the playoffs, I think they'll win the playoffs because I don't fancy anyone breaking them down in that one-off match. I just think he'll make sure if they fluff the league. I don't think they fluff the league, and if they don't, I just think Infinity have so much firepower and are just blowing teams away that boom, they're going to go and nick it. Arundel do, but I think this is a problem. Funny enough, Arundel has been quite in my mind the last couple of days actually, because I've seen a few stuff pop up online about the club and stuff. Good stuff, not bad. But sometimes those games in aren't good because you end up playing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, tired legs, small squad.
I've said that. Same with Billy's same with Upfield. You know, when you got a pitch that struggles, and it's through no fault of the people, the volunteers, because you know that they try hard. But Arundel's built on wetlands, beautiful ground, beautiful setting, right side outside of Arundel Castle, fantastic burgers and bar. But you're right, Bill. You're playing Tuesday, Saturday. If you're slipping in a training session, if you do, on a Thursday, you know, or not.
They train on Monday.
Arundel got a smaller squad as well.
And I think they train. I don't know if it's changed since
they were training at LTA, weren't they?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever publicly said this. I must have said it that I was talking to Arundel. Have I said that publicly?
Yeah.
I have. Well, you know, anyway, off camera, but I don't know if I've ever said that public.
I know that you wanted that job and it weren't right for you.
It weren't right at the time, no. And it just worked. I couldn't commit. But Dan and those guys are great club, right? Real good club. You've got a good Infinity.
I love all of them down there.
Love it was shit timing for me. But the two, like, apart from the reasons why I didn't go in, which were personal to me at the time, the two fears I had, and I think it's now catching on them, is one, the postponements, similar to an Upfield situation, and the training night. It might have changed now, but the training night didn't really. I didn't think it was effective to train on a Monday. Right? They're not doing anything if you until a Saturday. Do you know what I mean? Just didn't think that was feasible. It working for those guys. They were flying. Joss and their team there are doing great, right? But I like them to be able to catch a run of form and go bop, 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 and the momentum take him in. The only problem is, Mike, like we talk about, is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, little cheeky Monday session, Tuesday, Saturday again, another Tuesday, then Saturday, then bank holiday Monday, then a Thursday, then Saturday. It will catch up. And I think hopefully they don't get too caught up in it. I know they're four in hand or whatever it is. But they just need to. They need to get the momentum going, because they could be an outside shot. Like we talked about them a few. How long
few shows ago, yeah.
That Arundel were a club that, without a doubt, could shoot. Marlow, great result yesterday, fantastic. Still don't think they're making the playoffs, mate.
No.
Can I also just mention, right? This is how budget we are on the IBB10.
Go on.
The hotline won't charge up.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So I'm gonna do something really fucking stupid.
You're gonna put your number out. The McCaffrey number is going out. Oh dear.
I only want comments and nudes. That's all I want.
Well, speaking about that Arundel situation, so I spoke to Lockswood manager the other day because their game got called off for the 4th time to be played at Arundel. Now, does it come to a limit where the league turn around and go, you need to play, it needs to be reversed, or you need to hire and play somewhere else?
They can step at any moment. Like if there's too many postponements, then they will come and check your pitch. They will come and check your pitch, and they will go, "What the hell's going on here?" It got to a point we were getting questions about upfield, and it was. I felt so. I'll never forget going on the pitch. And Nick's on there. He's doing his absolute best, and he's like, "I think I've got it sorted." And I walked over, and it was just sludge, and it was horrifying. And I thought, it's the sort of thing, like your pitch quality can get you not kicked out of the league, but the league can say it's not sufficient enough to be able to.
Can it stop you attracting good players?
100% it did.
Of course it can, because you're not playing games, are you?
Idea. Ryan Warwick joined Upfield, yeah, and everyone's like, he's joined for the money, yeah. Great player in that, in Hayward's Heath team now, yeah. He joined us at Upfield, very close to my first team coach, Luke Carter, and a few of the other boys that were in the team, yeah. So he's come and joined us. Fucking brilliant. He was great for us. He was such a good lad, and he really brought into what I was trying to do. But we didn't have games on, so players kind of talked, didn't they? Like, oh, well, I was playing at 3G at New Haven. I'm now not even playing at Upfield.
Yeah.
Money that I'm even getting, my £850 a week plus bonuses that I was getting at Upfield, I'm not even getting because I'm not playing, right? So he went back to New Haven, and he did it with such a he was on the he came to the Christmas party and stuff like that because he's really part of the boys. And he was like, I fucking loved it. Loved working with you, but I just have to play football, Bill. And
I remember when I come and played you.
Yeah.
At Arundel.
We
were warming up on the side, mate.
Yeah.
And it was just, I thought the game weren't going to get on.
Bad, weren't it? And the game was not going to go on, but I was, and you know what I talked about.
You put it on because I battered you, didn't you?
Yeah.
On.
This is my biggest problem, right? If I will do anything to get a game on, even if my team's not in the right frame. I'm not one that will do
your integrity. They tried questioning.
They tried to question it last week. It could have been questioned. Like, I will not do a tactical postponement, even though lots of people do. Right, lots of people do it. I won't do it. I just can't do it. A fixture's been put in place to be played on that date. Play it. That's your cards you're dealt. Get on with it. If you ain't got players available, you ain't got players available. If I don't know, whatever. Like, just play it. So. Yeah, I should have called that one off. 100%. Fucking red card. 1-0 up. I'm thinking I'm Billy Big Bollocks in the dugout. Next minute.
That's the first time I met you as well, isn't it? I thought this bloke's he's an idiot. I've heard all about you. I thought I'm going to go for him. I'm going to go.
Yeah, it was brilliant in the dugout.
It was
and then
wicked.
We went 1-0 up. We were cruising. then that fucking player goes in for a tackle.
No, then Mike McCaffrey got his tactics board out, changed a few things, right, outmaneuvered the project, and it was game over, mate.
It was,
I
mate.
retired, mate. I retired 2 games at that level, unbeaten. Who else has 100% record at that step?
Exactly. You, Michael. All right?
The only one.
So, like, yeah.
Monty, so we're talking about games getting called off. So, Mont, you're refereeing a game. So for you go and do a pitch inspection, anything like that. To what point do you look at a pitch and go, it's no good? Or to what point do you think the game can go ahead and we'll take it from there?
I mean, I always look at the key thing is, does the ball roll? That is a key thing. And does the ball bounce? I mean, and yesterday
is there
at
a special rule, Monty?
The ball has got to be able to roll unimpeded.
Okay.
So if the ball's rolling across a pitch and it rolls into a puddle and stops, obviously that is then impeded. But I mean, yesterday at Roffey, the ball would go 20 yards up in the air, land down and go splat.
Yeah.
No bounce, which you could then say that bit's unplayable.
Disgrace.
But obviously you want to push through games. But for me, I'm looking at this. I always look at it from a safety point of view.
Yeah.
Is that pitch going to endanger a player's safety? So our big issue was for my under-18s today. We were meant to play at home. Yeah. Our pitch got absolutely murdered yesterday. We didn't get a chance to repair it. So we had massive, great big divots about that big and about that deep, and we don't have a chance to repair them. So you can't play on the pitch because players are going to put their foot in it, do their ACLs. And when you get our right-hand side of the pitch is sticky mud.
Yep.
So you put your foot in it and your knee will go. That's what.
So
when I'm refereeing a game, I look for
safety.
Potential for an injury.
Yeah. No,
can people stop sending me now, giving the number out, sending me pictures of beer cans and drinks there? You know you lot are. All right.
Send in the Cruisy Campo. He'll love that.
I'm gonna send a pic. I'm gonna do him in a minute. I'm gonna disappear from him. I'm gonna get on my bed with a can, naked.
Boy, it'll be one of those little micro cans.
No, what stubbies? Little stubby.
That's it. That covers all my glory.
Okay, so moving on before this goes X-rated, which it could do after 10.
Good.
Now, big win yesterday, and you could say an upset. Lancing beating Eastbourne United 2-1.
That went on my bingo card yesterday.
No. Massive win for Lancing that really keeps them in that relegation fight to get out of it. So yesterday, big win, and also what do you think that does for the minds at Eastbourne United as well?
Well, I'll tell you what I think, right? Eastbourne United, most informed team in the league, play the Lancers, right? The worst in the league. Big result for Dow. Big result. Alex Lang, last minute winner, right?
Was it Langy? Was it?
Had to be Langy. Had to be Langy, didn't it? Last minute winger.
Love that.
Right? Yeah, fantastic. At the Culver Road, in front of 140 odd people, I think it was. Lancing. Yeah. But what that does is, right, for Eastbourne United, I think that's it. With regards to
playoff hopes.
Yeah, that's done, right?
They're 11 points off Peacehaven, and Peacehaven ain't stopping. We're talking
14 unbeaten Peacehaven.
Yeah, and also
we'll mention them later.
Yeah.
Also, on that note, right? I don't understand why they started because Eastbourne United. Let's be honest, the reason they're not in the playoffs is because they had such a terrible start to the season. They were down there. Probably doesn't help them that they seem to get players through the door in November when players want to leave clubs.
Yeah,
which you have to then question. The summer recruitment can't be great because And look, and it's some really strong characters down there, so they might take offence to this, and it's not meant in that way, because Anthony Story is he definitely likes to, he plays the mind games in the dugout. He even off the pitch, right? They seem to have a lot of fun down at Eastbourne United, right? They're a very character based place. And he's a great footballing coach. All stars his academy, produces players.
He's a very good coach.
Yeah, he is. He is. His sides are very different though to his academy sides. Like they're good, like ball playing sides, and doesn't seem to translate that to men's football, which I don't get, because he probably have a better reputation. Like, I think as a manager, he'd probably go up the leagues because of if he carried that same DNA through. Because I think that's attractive to clubs. Like, I don't think some of the stuff they do is attractive to clubs.
Yeah.
If I'm honest. So with that, it's like, okay, that's them done. But with Lancing, what's that? Wait, Glangy curled a great free kick in the near corner. Oh, alley, oh. Okay, right. So yeah, so Langy's curled one in. Maybe Ali done him a favour. The old Lancing boy, he loves the club. I'm joking.
Not putting that out there. No cheating.
I think what we should be saying as well is shout out to Dale Hurley.
Yes.
As well. Because I tell you what, no one wants to be. It's a lonely place when you're a manager when things ain't going right.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, I know he truly cares about his team. You know, behind the scenes, everything like that. Works great with youth sides as well. and I'm happy for Martin. I'm really happy for Martin.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, though, let's be real. It's one result.
Yes.
They're gonna need more. Okay, they're gonna need more. But if you asked 100 of those 140 fans yesterday,
who's winning?
Who's winning?
Yeah.
I reckon less than 15%. Let's say Lancing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agree.
I did a little stream yesterday. And I said there's going to be a shock today. I thought it might come at Crawley down Gatwick with Stenning, but Stenning got the job done.
They did.
But Lancing didn't expect that. Who's their next game zone?
Monty.
YM away.
I'll check the app.
They got YM away, Little Common away, Hayward's Heath at home, Vardinians away, Wick at home, Forest Row away, Lingfield at home, and then they finish away at Guernsey.
Oh, fucking hell. What a trip, knowing.
What a place to finish.
Look,
that could be the loneliest plane ride home, that could.
Yeah.
Or
it'd be done by then. I'm telling you, it'd be done by then. I think
the thing is, they've got to play everyone around them and all, don't they?
Yeah.
Vardinians game's a big one. But look, I actually look at it like this, Mike. We said this about Shoreham a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, we were like, oh, Shoreham, Shoreham, bloody hell, like they've had a little bit of a patch. We're like, look, there's a couple of games. Like, let's actually see how that plays out, right?
Yeah.
And they've had not a bad run, but they've been, what's it, 3 on a bounce now? Is it 3 on a bounce?
I think so.
Loss. Yeah, after they beat Lancing 1-0, didn't they? And then they lost to Pagham. Look, good sides, by the way.
Good sides,
Deep and Horsham YM. Very good sides. So you kind of expect it. But then when you see those Lancing fixtures, you expect it as well. Now, I look at it like this and go, Lancing have got a game in hand. Granted, the game in hand is not a great one. But now on 18 points. You've got the ones that we're not overly talking about down there, probably because their consistency in picking up a point a week at the moment.
Vardinians?
The Vardinians, right? They're clawing a point.
Yeah.
When others are not clawing anything, they're clawing a point.
Well,
So-
let's go through them. Let's honestly say what we expect them to get. All right?
Right, okay. Let's go through the whole. Let's go through.
I'll go through the
The bottom
whole of
three.
Lance's ones.
Go on, Monty,
Yeah.
you pull up, right, have you got them?
I've got it on the app.
Yeah.
Right here.
Right, you pull up you pull up Vardinians, Monty, you pull up Lancing, and Lee, Lee,
You do that because I'm
I'll
on the phone. I can't.
I'll do
I'll do
Shoreham.
Yeah.
I'll do Shoreham, and you pull up Vardin. Like, yeah. So you start, Mike. I'll get Shoreham done.
Okay. Away to YN.
Loss.
A loss.
Money.
Yeah, loss.
Right. Away to Little Common.
Loss.
Draw.
Loss.
I'd say a draw.
Right. So let's give him 1 point. Let's give him 1 point. Go on then. 1 point.
Home to Hayward Heath.
Loss.
Loss.
Loss. Away to Vardinians.
That's.
I think
I'm going to go draw.
I'll
I'll
go
say-
draw.
Yeah, I'll say a draw. I think they can.
I'll vote. That's 2 points. On 2 points.
Yep.
Home to Wick.
I'm going to say they're going to. I think they're going to win that.
I'd agree there.
I think we can play for then.
I saw Wick play the other day. They didn't play great against Lingfield. They've had a few new players come in as well. But I think they'll be looking at that game and thinking, I could take something out of that.
Right. So Lancing win.
So they're on 5 points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on next.
Who's next, Mike?
Forest Row away.
No.
Loss.
I'll say,
Monty.
I'll say a defeat.
Yeah, probably go leaning towards the loss there.
Loss.
Home to Lingfield.
Draw.
I think they get a draw.
Yeah.
Although Lingfield, by all accounts, were good against Hayward Heath the other night.
No.
I was there. I was there. I was there.
I think Links will win that.
Okay. And then away to Guernsey.
Nothing.
Loss.
So realistically, 5 points, yeah? So they
Yeah.
on what's that? What does that finish?
23.
So write that down, Monty. 23 points, yeah?
So
Right.
that would mean that that's grim.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go through the others. So
Monty.
Indians, Monty.
Right, who are we doing
Vardinians,
now?
right.
Vardinians.
Little Common away.
Draw.
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 I'd agree. Hayward Heath away.
Loss.
Loss.
Lancing at home.
What did we say for Lancing?
I said a draw.
We said
We
draw.
said draw.
Yeah, I thought Vardinians will win, but let's just say draw then. So that's 2 points, yeah?
Shoreham away.
We got Stuart in the building. We got Stuart. I'm
I
going.
said draw.
By the way,
I
I'm coming
said-
to that game. I'm just letting Stu know I'm coming to that game.
I'm going loss.
I'm going draw.
I'm going draw.
I'll go draw.
So draw.
Right, 3 points.
Lingfield at home.
I think another draw. I think they're the draw specialist of the league, aren't they?
I'm going loss.
I'd go draw because of the
I'm going
home
Lingfield win.
advantage.
Yeah, I'm going Lingfield win.
Right, so rock, paper, scissors for it then.
So how
Right.
many
Ready?
have I got them on?
Yeah.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
The fuck's all this?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I won.
You got it.
Right, so how many's that?
Draw.
There's a
Draw.
draw. Around
That's
four.
So three points they've got so far.
That's 4. It's,
4 points.
4 points.
4
yeah.
points, sorry.
Home to Seaford.
Oh, Joe, I would say
win.
I would say a win.
All right. Yeah, I'll go win. So that's
I
7.
think Seaford, they've done great to settle where they are now.
Yeah, I think they'll be fucking it off by then. So they're done.
And obviously Darts has taken over now. Great guy, I know. Always tough. Are they home or away?
Home.
It's at Vardinians.
That's
So
right.
I'm going Vardinians win.
I'll go a home win. Even though I
So-
love Seaford, I just think what they wanted to achieve, they've already achieved it this year by staying up.
So that puts 7 points so far for
And then
Ardinians.
they finish away at Crawley Down.
Yeah, they lose that.
Loss.
So that's 7 points. That puts them on 26.
Right, here we go. Stuart, close your ears, son. Go through these ones. Right. Shoreham, Bexhill United away.
Loss.
Right.
I'm going to give them a point.
Mike.
Why not? Well, it's about opinions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Polgrove, they got Polgrove's our place to go, mate. Our place to go.
I'm
Right.
giving them a point.
Everyone else?
Loss.
Loss.
Loss. Right.
Tried, Stu.
Only because you're trying to get a free drink next time. Yeah, free coffee or something.
Yeah, free coffee.
Yeah. Right. Home Stenning.
Loss.
Loss.
Loss. Wick away.
Win.
I'm going to say win. I think they're
Win.
going to
Yeah, I was thinking win as well.
I think they're going to win. So that's 3
Hey,
points.
I'll give a win.
That's 3 points so far.
Right. We said Shore and Vardinians was a draw, didn't we? For
Yes.
Vardinians. So that's another point.
Four.
So that's 4 points. Crawley down, Gatwick away.
Draw.
Crawley down.
I can't see them beating them. I think it's a loss.
Yeah, loss.
Shoreham at home against Eastbourne United. I think Saturday was a freak, by the way. I don't think Eastbourne United are we've all seen them play. They're not easy to beat. Let's be honest. They're a horrible side.
Loss.
Yeah.
Sorry,
think-
Stu.
I agree. I think that was a freak result. I mean, I haven't read the match reports or anything like that, but take nothing away from Lancing, but Eastbourne United are a good team.
Yeah.
Really
And
good
then
team.
they finish up away against Lingfield.
Win.
Draw.
Draw.
So how many
One,
points?
two.
That leaves them 21.
Right. So how's it look then?
That would be Shoreham, Lancing,
Lancing.
Vardinians, as we are.
Right. Let's see if we're right. We're probably wrong. Like, so let's be honest. This game's a horrible matter of opinions, isn't it? So we're probably wrong, and we'll probably see Shoreham in the look. Cam said we were extremely lucky against them. So we have to take it for what it is. So look, hopefully it is bollocks you lot, and the mighty Shoreham can do something. The same as it's horrible. We all want Lancing, Shoreham to stay up, we all want them to stay up, both teams. But unfortunately, 2 out of those 3 are going down.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they're showing a bit not they've all not just been getting beat 28-0 every week and just dipped out like an East Grinstead.
So are we also saying then? Are we also assuming now that Connor Hawes, Midhurst, and Eastbourne, even they're only on 25 points, they have
Yeah,
are we assuming they're okay?
More than okay.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gone.
Okay. So then that means you're assuming Wick and Crawley Down are okay, but we've given Wick a couple of defeats in there.
Yeah, but they're on 27 points already, Mike. The others won't catch them.
Oh yeah.
Like, even Lingfield,
that's Mike McCaffrey maths. Ding ding ding
Yeah.
ding ding. ding.
I mean, come on, Mike. You said East Grinstead were going to stay up, so yeah.
Oh, they're now down. So God rest their soul. I don't know. Yeah. Look, I expect one of those to surprise us. By the way,
Mm.
and
Well, one of the managers is not happy with me.
Go on, say the team.
Sorry, Mr. Baldwin. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. But you do look really nice and slick in your profile picture, though, Lee. Sorry, brother. You know I love you, mate. But it's all about opinions, and I want to be wrong.
I'm meant to be going there next weekend as well.
Well, you're not now, mate.
Yeah.
You're banned, mate.
Yeah.
I got in early last week.
I thought when we started this podcast, I thought by March
A
we
lot of
would
club,
be
yeah.
absolutely ostracised by this league, by the county league.
Do you-
Thankfully, people actually don't take us too seriously.
Yeah. Do you know, when I was at Lingfield game Friday night, a few of the players and fans there sporting their like IBB10, and they were like, it's a great thing to watch on a Sunday evening.
And
It is.
that's actually a perfect moment for me to mention yesterday that I had someone thanking us, including yourself, Billy.
Oh, really?
Gids from YM.
Oh, really?
Yep, caught up with him yesterday. He wanted to thank for the personal support and being able to speak out. Now, obviously, we know that that's case closed now.
Yep.
You know, but I just wanted to bring that on. Shout out, Gids out.
No, kids.
Yeah.
Thank you, mate. Well done.
Okay. Right, lads. Before we get any bans and that, and to be fair, you know, I've repaired my relationship with Midas as well. So
You've repaired it with East Preston as well, mate.
yes, I have. I tell you what.
Exactly. Yeah.
I could be up for a football peace award. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, that's quite a good thing to move on to next. So, Horsham YM doing a bit of dealing and moving. They've signed Zion from East Preston. Big player to have in that squad.
Should
'Cause
be
we know.
played.
Yeah.
But I've found out over the last couple of days why I'm not going to talk about it on the podcast.
No.
He can only play at step 5.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I know that. I know why as well.
But what does that now look like for YM with the final running?
It's all about the budgets, isn't it? It's all about the money. Like if you
There you go, remortgaged.
you know, end of the day, you know, like I'm sure he's paying more than expenses. I'm sure. I'm gonna be candid. I had a and I hope Giles, he don't mind me saying this, right? Because obviously I speak to a lot of managers, like in all the leagues. I speak to so many weekly, right? And it's whether it's just catching up as mates or how are things going or advice. We talk. Like, I talk to them all, and you know, Giles, he told me of the opportunity, and I did try and sneak him to Hastings. I'm not going to lie. That's why I know that he's. No, I'm joking. That's not why I know. It's but I've always said with big players and big characters or so-called big kind of budget players, as they call them, can it upset the apple cart, right?
Yep.
Have a really, really good. I witnessed it for myself for the first time properly. So obviously we played them in pre-season, but I witnessed when they went to play Borough, and I know they got beaten the second half, and the game was quite like a big scoreline. Didn't really reflect the game at all, if I'm honest. And they were playing step 2 side. You can see how much they all play for each other, how much they're all in it.
Yeah.
It's like a band of brothers. You know, it really is a band of brothers. You probably witnessed that again yesterday. I know you guys have been around Horsham a lot more than I would have been. And I always worry because people get at the end of the season, so you think about kind of getting that extra bit of firepower through the door. What do I need to stay up or get in the play?
I had that today, Bill. I had a manager ring me today.
Yeah.
That he's cried out for, I won't say who it is, he's cried out for a striker. He has approached loads.
Yeah.
And he can't get one for love nor money. And there's money.
Yeah. I always look at it and go, sometimes it's all about the character you're bringing in. Now, I'm sure Horsham YM are diligent. They are, I know they're diligent. I'm not stupid. I know the team there, right? But like we have honest conversations, and I just said, look, you just got to make sure it's the right character you bring through the door. If you bring a couple of players through the door and they're expensive, it might make some of the other players go, Do you know what I mean? Like, hold on.
But isn't that the manager's job?
Absolutely.
To be able to manage those egos.
But there's a difference between people who can manage and people who can coach.
Okay.
Tell
me the difference.
Well, people skills sometimes forgotten by coaches. I think, yeah. I've worked with a lot of unbelievable coaches that have shit people skills, but put on a great session and understand football a million times better than I would ever know, right? Then I know there's some good managers who just get people and people love playing for them, get excited about them and go, fucking hell, like, I'll run through brick walls for you no matter what you want, Gaffer, because, you know, you might pick me up off the floor or you might have told me a story about yourself that allowed me to relate to you. Like, there's ways of managing people, right? And I think you learn that in the real world. I think you learn that through jobs. I think that if you're a manager or a sales manager or I don't know, you know, like Gilesy being, you know, just a scaffy anyway. But like, you know, you kind of, you know,
Yeah, that's what he is, mate.
It's just a scaffy. But like
Scappy.
in those areas, like you learn about people and how to manage people, how to look after people. And I think that's a really, really valuable skill. But even if you're really good at that, sometimes the gamble of success gets us all. It's the roulette table, isn't it? You've got $5,000. You've got from $1,000 to $5,000. You've done well, but you want 10. So George, you put 5. You put it all on black, and it's just a roll, and you hope it pays off. So I think that can happen a lot. I think that can happen a lot, especially at the business end of the season, because if you look at it, if you're third in the league or second in the league about trying to win the league, whatever, and one more, Hayward's Heath have done it, and they've overloaded players. You can
I want to bring on that in a second, just after.
Yeah.
So you overload players and you bring players in, and sometimes it fucks the dynamics up. Because what happens is sometimes the players who got you to the dance are like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
I fucking played 38 games here where I've been busting my bollocks off. I've got to see it. And now I'm sitting on the fucking duty because you brought in ex-football league centre midfielder or striker or defender or right back, whatever. And he's got the experience to get us over the line, or fucking hell, like I'm the one who's got us to the dance. So you have to manage those situations. And I'm sure Horsham YM, if they obviously brought Zion in, they'd have to manage the situation. They've got a few suspensions with like RJ Pringlin and a few others, right?
Yeah.
So you have to kind of play, like that's probably played a factor too. And I just think it's a warning for all people in the chase.
All right then.
Be
I agree. This is what I want to make of it. Which of those managers in the top 6 in the Prem, has you think the hardest team to manage, as in big player? You mentioned Hayward's Heath. They bring you star after star. Okay. You got Kev there. You know, you got Hammy at Stenning. You know, Guernsey.
No, they don't pay any money, so it's easy there. Go on next.
Peacehaven. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who do you reckon?
Hayward's Heath.
Callum Barlow's gone. He's gone to Bognor because he ain't playing. So he's gone up a league.
Yeah.
Because he ain't playing at step 5.
Yeah.
It tells you a story, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? So
I reckon Kev's definitely got the hardest job there.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a little bit jittery spat, because players start having opinions. They start airing their opinions a little bit, and then they might not be agreeing that they're not the ones playing, or they think their mate should play, or the formation's wrong, or we need to try this. And people start talking, and that's when it becomes a problem. When you're winning every week, no one can question the manager. It's impossible. It's impossible to question them, especially when you're winning 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, like big 5s, 7s, 6-1, and you're flying, and you've gone 13 in 13. Who's saying shit to you? No one. But when it starts getting a little bit in the deep,
A bit bumpy,
or you've hit a pothole, you know, your tire pressure's low, you know, like people start questioning things. And of a squad full of, I'm not going to use the word egos, experience now, and experience and know-how in the game, they're all going to have opinions. It's how you manage those opinions.
Right. I'll tell you what I want to talk about.
Go
on, mate.
I want to talk about that run Peacehaven are on at the moment. Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
A run.
We don't talk enough about them.
No, we don't talk enough about them at all.
No.
And we have all season.
And they've made us talk about them.
Yeah.
You can't deny that run that they're on. Ever since the 29th of November, they lost 1-0 to Guernsey. After that, unbeaten, including, what was it, 12 wins, something like that? 12 wins, couple of draws?
What are they, Monty? Are they 12 wins in a row?
Not in a
No,
row.
they've had a couple
Oh,
of draws with
They're a
sorry.
couple of draws, but
Midhurst, and they drew away with Seaford. I reckon they, you know, that's a derby, innit? That's a proper derby.
14 unbeaten.
Yeah.
yeah, they've won 12 of the last 14. Drawn
Right,
one.
okay.
No one's going to want to play them either. When
No.
it comes to playoffs.
No. They're going to be, they've now made themselves a hard team to come up against. And a lot of clubs will probably look at that and be like, that's not what we want. We don't want to go there on a Tuesday night in the playoffs to try and get something out of it, because looking at it, no matter how good those teams are around them, I don't think many teams will get anything out of them to the end of the season.
Well, you look, Connor Ty's doing bits down there, isn't he? He's got, 17, 18 goals down there at the moment. Pal Downey, he's got 12. Callum Edwards, 11. And I saw them play at Horsham. Literally.
Wasn't long ago, was it?
No, yeah. When was that? And because they played them about 1,500 times already this season, haven't they?
Mm.
They lost.
Jarzy better tell us how long ago it was.
They lost 3-0 that night. But ever since then,
That was back in October.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But they've kicked on non-stop.
Massive.
You know, it will take. I don't think I can call who's going to go up from that.
I think it's the hardest one.
Pal Downey's gone, has he? Pal Downey has left. Where's he gone to?
Who's gone from where? Sorry.
From Peacehaven.
Oh.
Yeah, he left. And he got 12 in 32 games there. Okay.
Yeah.
And he was starting nearly every game.
He's probably got no teeth.
Be announced at Hastings, isn't he?
No.
Yeah. Bill's gone very quiet.
He trained with Hastings last year. Like, I don't think he's good enough for the level, if I'm honest. But when did he leave? When did he leave then? Must have left a while. Oh, he came on at Seaford. Where did he go? Where he goes?
Someone just messaged me, said he didn't come on yesterday, so now he's gone.
Oh,
he's gone today.
Oh, he's probably had enough for not coming on then.
He's gone Horsham YM for the. Here comes the money.
Because the same manager, I'm not going to say who it is, but they went in for him a month ago and didn't get him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And that is gospel, because this same manager spoke to him today.
Might be getting it now then.
I don't think so. But so this run of form they're on, they're scoring goals as well in there. I think we're all in agreement that is the 4 or 5 that's going to be in the playoffs. So where it is. The top 6 that there's now, is it? Yeah?
Yeah, I agree. Top 5, mate.
And is everyone still confident with their bets on who's going up automatically?
Yeah, because I had to take Stenning, so it's not like I asked to take them.
Well,
but yeah,
sorry, Bill.
There's a £200 bet for charity here, Phil.
Yeah, there is. And I still fancy Stenning.
Yeah,
Mike, you still with your Hayward's Heath?
Well, I've got him. Yeah, absolutely.
Still confident. All right, then. Well,
They're 2 great teams. They're 6 great teams up there.
It's gonna be a knockout.
Okay, Monty, who do you think's going up?
Hayward's Heath will win the league, I think. They just seem to, even like they had that poor run of form, but then it was Shoreham, but they put 9 past them.
Yeah, which by the way, that's a massive assist towards the title.
Yeah, they got an 11 goal difference swing.
Yeah, you take that 9 off.
Going to Lingfield on a Friday night is a tricky place to go.
Yeah.
Monty, you've played that top 6.
Yep.
Rate that top 6 from 1 to 6.
Well, hold on, it's 5, Mike. 5.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Well, Guernsey's won. It was the worst game. Horrible. Lost 8-0. Worst day of my life.
Jack Monday, that's
That
Jack
wasn't boring, was it?
Jack,
That
what
was-
you doing? You dropping him?
That was. I only played 60 minutes.
You
So-
were brought off like the Spurs keeper.
brought on at 2-0 down. So we so
So you let in
Guernsey won.
6. So
You let in 6 then, Mon.
goals.
Yes. Let's gloss over that fact.
Yeah,
now.
and he was man of the match.
Could have been more. Sorry, go on, Mon. Go on, Mon.
Guernsey won.
Yep.
Stenning 2. Peacehaven 3, YM 4, Hayward Heath 5. That's just off of
Wow.
how we've played them. And I can give reasoning as well.
Oh, because you actually beat Hayward Heath. And
We
you
beat
were
them
1-0 up.
twice.
And, yeah,
Beat them
and
twice.
you were 1-0 up instead
Yeah.
of 3.
So the reason is Peacehaven, Guernsey, they murdered us completely. Stenning, when we went to theirs, murdered us completely. Peacehaven, they came to us, beat us 2-0 comfortably. YM, we beat them 3-2 at our place. It was a good game. But I thought we probably, over the course of the 90 minutes, deserved to beat them. And then Hayward Heath, every time we've beaten them, we go into a game against Hayward Heath and we're like, we can fucking do them. We know we can do them.
Well, I missed the first half in that cup game that I turned up to. That was late. And you were 1-0 up.
Yep.
weren't
Yeah, that's what story that was. But you not getting there till.
you? Yeah, well, that's another thing, mate. I'm not going through all that shit again. But Russ is right. Cracker, though, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to put on the line here. I'm going to say Stenning are going to win the league, and Peacehaven will nick it. Because if Horsham go up, I've got to get a fucking tattoo.
What, Horsham YM tattoo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he made this silly bet, didn't he?
That I agreed to in Guernsey, I think it was.
Yeah.
Gotta
Anyone,
get-
any one of those teams can win the play. Any one of them can win the play.
I agree.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anyone can win it. Yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna go Stenning to go up. Oh, hold on a minute. If I look at the table, so it'll be Stenning. If it stays the way it is and Hayward Heath and Stenning spin around, Hayward Heath will be at home to Peacehaven. I think Hayward Heath win. Guernsey will be at home to Horsham YM. Now Horsham went to Guernsey and
I was there. So was Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, what a game
League-
that was.
League
Comfortably.
South.
It was comfortable as well.
Yeah,
It would likely be a midweeker.
definitely be midweeker, be Tuesday night.
Yeah. Might not be a good one. Right? Might not be a good one.
Yeah,
So-
agree with that, Connor.
I hope Horsham go and win that. But let's just say Horsham do, yeah, pull it off. The final would be at Hanbury, Hayward Heath versus Horsham YM. That's if Hayward Heath don't, or let's
Yeah.
replace them and put Stenning in there. Stenning. That's it. So I think it'll be either Hayward Heath or Stenning go up, and then
Yeah.
the final will be the other the team, whoever they are, home versus Horsham YM. And one game, anything can happen. That could be mad.
I probably agree with that. Although
It's so hard to call.
my mind changes every week. You can't write off Peacehaven. They're unbeaten in 14.
No, you can't write them off at all.
We're all still looking at it saying it's definitely Stenning or Hayward Heath to win the league as well. Mathematically,
It's not over for any of the clubs below them.
that's not the case. It's a big ask. It's a big ask. I wouldn't want to go to. Yeah, Connor's right. Both teams for the
Yeah.
goals. I would not want to go away to Guernsey midweek. You're not taking your supporters because there's only 2 flights a day now because one of the airlines went bust. You got to fly with Propeller Airways that me and Lee did. Air Ringy.
I'll tell you what, that plane, we were sitting there. I said to Mike, look down there. And you could see where he was sitting, you could see the outside of the plane. That's how fragile that propeller plane
Usually
is.
what happens when you look out of a window, though, Lee?
Not out the window, numpty. That plane was falling apart, I tell you.
Yeah, so I wouldn't like to go there because I tell you what, for that game, they'll get over 1,000. 100%.
Easy.
Over 1,000. And if you're only bringing over
the drummer boys,
20 fans, say what, 40, maybe 30, 40 tops, right? Because these planes only hold like 60 people, 70 people. They're crap, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's not getting a cheap lid yet, you know.
Speaking of the, sorry, but just really quick one. Speaking of the drummer boys yesterday for Horsham YM, Liam's probably going to kill me for this, but I taught him a new song about Mr. Giles. I said to the boys, "Are you going to do it?" And they went, "Yeah." What is it? I went. Is that
true? Is that true? Is it? Can you get a boat over there?
Must be able to get a Guernsey.
Well,
it
takes about how long will it take to get?
No, it's like Isle of Wight, isn't it? Surely it's not.
You go from Southampton, Portsmouth. Sorry.
You can go from Poole as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
Hang
on. The old lines.
Can the dockers jump on the dock and go over there?
Dion Jarvis has got a 3-game ban after Saturday.
Oh,
what happened?
Don't know who sent me that either. Just tell me your name and why he's got that ban. And without a doubt, Dion Jarvis is one of the best players in the league.
Straight red in the 90th minute.
Was that what it is?
Mm.
And he's one of the best players in the league by far.
Yeah, they have got good players, haven't they? Look, Marcus Allen, fucking Alex Brewer, Mitch Bromwich, Harry Heath, Ryan Worrell, mate. Ryan Worrell is the start. I'm telling you, Ryan Worrell is one of my favourite
can't get the
players. Yeah, I love Ryan Worrell. He's having Ryan Worrell in the dressing room, a winner. Yeah. Won the League of United and Isthmian South East, is well good enough to play Isthmian Prem. Having that level of winner, and he's fucking hilarious. He's the best in the dressing room. If you want a player in your dressing room, you want Ryan Worrell in your dressing room, yeah? Having a player like that will help you get over the line. He's been there. He's been there in the tight games where it's been 0-0 to the 8. He's played in the team. The Hastings team were like, no, Arsenal picked up their win in late in games. He's been there and been part of that. He's had to take penalties in high moments of games to win them. He's had to do all the hard stuff, right? They've added a real winner in their ranks there, a real winner. So like they might have lost Jarvis for 3 games, but if you go around that squad,
they got
I think Stenham are a fantastic team.
They are. They're great.
I really. I love getting banter from their fans, and it's friendly banter. It's not. I encourage it as well. I encourage it. So it's nothing negative, you know, by the way. But I love what Hammy and Hollis are doing up there. You know, they got a beautiful club there. Some really great players. It's gonna be some end to the season in that league and Div 1. You know?
Absolutely, yeah.
But all right, lads. Well, let's get out of the county leagues now. What's been happening in some of the bigger leagues?
It's big boy football.
And one of you lot got feedback as well.
Not me.
I think it's more.
Let's mute. Let's test it. Someone mute. No, you're all muted. You've got to do it one at a time.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Monty.
It's Monty's
hold
butler.
on. Let's Monty, is it you?
Yeah,
it's Monty's butler. He's just getting his robe.
Cleaning the silver.
You're washing for him.
Yeah.
Cleaning the silverware.
He's off now.
So the bigger leagues, higher ups. Where we so we're going to say about Burgess Hill.
Yes, let's have a little bit about Burgess Hill, because it's a club that I admire what they're doing there, on and off the pitch. I think you two agree with that.
Yeah,
100%.
I love the fact that they've got their little fan zone now.
yeah,
Yeah.
They're doing it sustainably, even though the owners have got a few quid. We all know that. We know what they sold, what business they sold. A national business. They got two of the greatest coaches around at this level in Jay and Jay Levette and Gary Mansell.
yeah.
Big supporters of what I've done as well.
Yeah, same.
With SNLF as well. Great guys and on here. How far can they go?
Well, all depends, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It all depends. Like, it's relative. So their squad that they've assembled is an Ishman Prem squad.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, there's players in that squad that I highly admire. Ben Pope, obviously, I've got, again, I'm biased because of the Hastings time, but
because they're 5 on the bounce, Bill.
Yeah, they're flying. Right, they got.
Where are they in the league? Sorry.
Off the bars.
They're 7th in the league. I think they're 5 points away from playoffs. They're on a little run. They might be able to nick a spot. Like you say, Jay Lovett. I've got Gary, great guy. Jay Lovett, I know more than Gary. Got a lot of time for Jay. My mate Matt Hayward, who was my analysis at Lancing, is now the analysis at Burgess Hill. So that tells you the level of staff that I did take to
then, Bill.
Way.
Was there a rumour that Gary possibly weren't going to be about?
A rumour did come about, but I
heard that from Trevor, who I work with SNLF, who obviously is known around the scene.
Well, I heard it was bollocks. So from inside the camp. So that might change. It might be, football. Like, there's no smoke without fire. So we'll see. But
I'm not a fan of co-managers.
No. Who makes the decision? No, actually, I wasn't until I think you need a certain relationship with your manager. So when I never agree with co-managers, and then I saw Anthony Johnson and Bernard Morley did a Salford gig together, right?
Yeah.
And I think it comes down to your relationship. Yeah. I think you both got to know who does what. So the buck has to stop with someone. Even if you're a joint,
who makes the final decision?
Someone has to. And trust me, in any joint management agreement, someone will. Now, the problem with that is if it ain't going well, the other manager might go, well, it ain't my decision. Do you know what I mean?
I agree with the comment.
But I think it's about what your determined roles are. So if you're in a co-management thing and it's clear as day and the lines are drawn in the sand of who does what, it can work. It gets shit if the results aren't coming. That's when the problems come, because then if the co-manager disagrees and then wants to have a pop about it, then becomes the fraction, and he might want to take the lead, and this one might want to step down a little bit, or one will leave out the door. So you see a lot of co-managers always end up as one. It never continues. The only ones that I've seen that's been a long-term fruitful thing is Byrne and John, right? Now they're not with each other now because Anthony Johnson's just gone to
Bury.
Yeah, Bury. Yeah, so he's gone. He's a big bet. Like that's like his dream job, right?
Lifelong fan and dream. Yeah.
So he's gone there now as manager, and Byrne stayed at Radcliffe. I think that's where they were, right?
Yeah.
And which is crazy. I can't imagine them not working together. But John Meaney will know his role, like he did at Hastings. And by the way, John Meaney is the fucking best. I've got all the time in the world for John Meaney.
Yeah,
there isn't a co.
Russ goes Worthing there every week.
They're not co-managers though, are they? No.
So he knows.
Meaney could do his own one. Certainly.
Meaney should in this summer. John Meaney needs to be a manager somewhere.
He's done it. He went out to Finland as well, didn't he?
Well, he co-managed with Gary Elphick, didn't he? Worthing
Yeah.
got him up, yeah. So and then they had issues, right? I'm not going to speak publicly about it, but there was fraction there, and it didn't work, and they stepped down, and Gary left, yeah. Gary didn't become our manager and brought Mino in with him, which worked. Mino knew his role, Gary knew his role, and they worked so well together. Mino was was actually the first team coach. Anthony Brown was Andrew Brown, not Andy Brown. Should know it. Andrew Brown was the assistant manager. So, but everyone knew their role, and I think, like we talk about John Meany moving from it. John Meany should be a manager somewhere next year, whether that's going into the Isthmian Leagues, or he might get a National League South job somewhere. He is so diligent. I love sitting and talking to John. I could sit and talk to John.
When you talk to him, tell him to stop avoiding my messages because I want him on the podcast. I've seen him because he's a local lad to me.
Yeah, that's pretty wise avoiding them. You know, but like I love sitting and talking football with John. I think he's fantastic. He's always been helpful for me. He helped me find an assistant manager when I went into Hayward Women in the National League. Unfortunately, my assistant manager then got poached by Charlton and become Charlton's under-21s manager just before the season.
Compliment.
Massive compliment. That's not me. That's on John. It's brilliant on John. But I think little things about him, I think he's now ready. I think 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, wherever it was, I don't know if it was time for John. He's now got a young family. I think it's probably, or anyway, but probably matured him a little bit more.
He was a decent player in his day as well. I used to have a little battle with him. He was his other half is friends with my brother.
Oh, really? Yeah. So Mino, I know we've gone off script a little bit from co-managers, but and Burgess Hill, but John Meany, like I advocate for clubs who are looking to get the phone out and give him a call, not to upset Hinch or Worthing, but
leave my Worthing boys alone at the moment, mate.
I like Worthing as well. All the time.
Don't be poking the bear, mate, because I want them to go up with season.
Hey, that's what I do. I poke the bear. I wind people up. I say things that people don't want to hear.
Agent provocateur.
Exactly.
But let's go back to Burgess Hill. How far can they go? Monty?
Oh, I mean, they're really impressive. I saw a stat. I think they tweeted it early. It's the first time in club's history they've won 5 Isthmian Prem games in a row.
Wow.
Which is...
There won't be people needing their haircut then around there.
which is a big compliment to what Gary and Jay have done. I mean, the club as a whole is on an upwards trajectory. I mean, you look at their women's team, you look at their youth teams, they're all doing really well. And it's all in an upwards trajectory as a club. The whole club's moving forward. They got the new 4G open, lovely new scoreboard, and I believe the plan is to redo the changing rooms in the summer. So the club's only going one direction.
That's the first women's team I ever did, Burgess Hill. Good lads.
And the results that they're getting on the pitch for the first team is evident of that, of the direction that the club's going. Because I mean, going into the league season, I think we can all admit nobody thought they'd be where they are now.
No,
they did. They did struggle. Yeah, they did struggle.
So for them to be now fighting up in the area they are, I think it's a fantastic achievement.
Yeah,
Burgess Hill used to be back in the day. They were a proper team. Do you know what I mean? When I was growing up, people wanted to go and play for your Burgess Hill, like your Hastings and
okay.
They've got Burgess Hill are a big club. Well, I say big club. They're like they're like a staple, aren't they, in Sussex? Yeah. And they've got this old boy, right? Oh no, how's his name gone out of my head? He still hosts the director, like the committee, like halftime box and stuff. He's in late 90s now, right? He's still sprightly as anything.
I think I know you mean.
Great,
I know you mean, yeah.
Out of my head.
Yeah, he's a lovely chap. I know you mean when we were up there.
Can't wait. I've got to find him, mate. I can't come off this pod without finding his name now because he is.
So if not next year,
John Buck.
That's it.
Oh, what a guy! Like honestly, people like that.
Someone's just exactly said that on the
Yeah.
old hotline. Well, hotline.
People like him, yeah, and Dave Ormerod at Hastings and many other people at other clubs like that, right, who have done their 50, 60, 70 years in football clubs, right? That is what it's about. John is. I bumped into him at Hive last year. Did I ever tell the story when I won a Hive season ticket?
You won a Hive season ticket.
Yeah. So I went to go and watch Hive Burgess Hill. I had another upfield game off, so I thought, right, let's go to Hive.
You're a sicko. You're at every single game, every week.
No, I'm disgusting, aren't I? Disgusting. So I went over there, and as you walk in, everyone got like one raffle ticket. One, not a strip, one. It's one raffle ticket. I'm sitting there, I'm talking to Nat, who actually was my secretary at Haywards Heath, and then she's
94.
Years, he's old, mate.
Jesus.
And I'm sitting there half time.
Yeah, John Buck.
Numbers, the winning ticket to get a season ticket to Hive for the rest of the season is 250. Who was 250? Me. So I go up to the boardroom and I'm like, awkward a little bit here. Oh, hello, Billy. How are you? I went, just want to, like, so obviously I went to Hastings quite a bit. Just want a season ticket. And like, John was in there, like, and he was like, oh, Billy, how are you, mate? You know, and he remembers everything and anyone, and he's brilliant. 94 years of age.
I'd say if anyone get a message to John,
yeah,
he's probably not on the YouTube or on X at the moment listening to this.
I heard he's on TikTok.
Is he big on TikTok? Is he?
Yeah.
or if anyone's got John Buck's Snapchat, let me know. All right.
Whoever says,
we'd love to get him a little cameo on the show.
Yeah, let everyone know. Like whoever's at their club, let people know. We know a fair few people, Burgess Hill. Let them know that John Buck is thought of incredible, not just highly because of the time he's put into football and what have you. His character and his positivity in the way he is at 94 years of age, right, is incredible. He's so youthful for his age. I hope I won't make first. I ain't gonna make it to 94. Let's be real, right? But if I hope I'm as buzzing as him when I hit 54. Do you know what I mean? Like he's that buzzing. So big up, John.
Do you think so? He talking about John there. Do you think these are some of the people that need to be spoken about more and a bit more honoured in football every year?
Yeah, I mean, look, club's about volunteers, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know, without the volunteers and the fans, you don't have a club, all right?
No.
And you know, maybe I should name a little stand after him or something.
I think they have. I think they've named the thing the John Buck kind of like. I think I'm sure.
Is it like that? Is it?
Yeah, I might be wrong, but mate, he is so funny. Like I used to like going to Burgess Hill just because of John. Now they've changed owners a lot over the last couple of years, right? But I used to like going to Burgess Hill just because of John. I used to love waiting. I used to be excited for half time.
Just that little message coming about Burgess Hill.
Yeah.
Opinion. Gary is the main man at Burgess Hill. He was the one that brought Jay back after he got sacked previously.
Yeah.
As Jay had more contacts in senior football.
Correct.
Yeah?
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Whoever this is that keeps texting me is bang on the money. Next time, put your name, please.
We won't say your name, but just put your name so we know.
Yeah. Just so we got to know our informers, all right?
Yeah.
I've got
to know who we've got on tap.
Right, that are always on the money.
Yeah.
And I've got about 7 or 8 that just send me bullshit all day. You know, like Billy Wood is in line for the Worthing manager job. Well, you wouldn't have told us.
Yeah, what I didn't say was Worthing under 8s.
Yeah.
So just before I go, because it's getting to that time, I just want to let's talk about volunteers at the football clubs, because I'd probably say a lot of the volunteers don't get enough recognition for what they do.
Yeah.
And I think this would be a really good time to talk about it and go from there with it, really.
Monty, how many have you got up at Roffey? I'm talking
8.
regulars. I'm talking pissing down with rain.
Pissing down with rain, probably 3.
Wow.
We'll have 3. We'll have 3 who are there every day. We got our two ground staff, Julian Miller and Sam Chapman, who spend hundreds of hours at the club.
Is Sam related to Beth?
Yes, father.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah, so they spend so. I mean, Julian, he's fantastic. He'll be down there on a Sunday morning, manually dragging the pitch to get the dew off of it for an under-18s game. You've got, and then I can remember when we were meant to play Hayward's Heath at our place, and it was called off about 2 hours before kickoff. Phil, Jules, Chappers, and Jack Monday were all down the club, forking the pitch, putting charcoal down, sand down, leaf blowers on the pitch to try and dry the pitch out. And those are the 4 main people who do everything else. Obviously, we've got the likes of Jill, who does all the food, Helen, who's the secretary, Jade, who runs the tea hut on a midweek game and is the welfare officer, Richard, who helps out with the pitch, Karen, Tony, who's the treasurer. But when you break it down and who's there every single day, we've got 3, and one of them's the chairman.
Yeah, Bill, you're obviously a step higher than that.
Right. Well, I've done difference, right? So
because you were the tea boy when I turned up the other day.
mate, I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Well, you gave me the big one. You're Mr. Hastings.
I am Mr. Hastings.
He was like, "Cup of tea, sir. Cup of tea, sir." I'm going in.
You saw me walking down, and you started
Got your team, right?
like that.
You got you sorted in. Got you in there, didn't I?
You did.
Like, honestly, no. But the truth is, you have to be that way, right? I'm not CEO anymore, right? And even when I was CEO, I still wash the kit, do all that, whatever you have to do, because end of the day, football clubs are run on in whatever level you need those ones. It's like saying that Dad sees that pitch more than sees his mum. When I was at Uckfield, so I used to. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I used to do the mowing, right? And I loved it, and I absolutely loved it. And I was on the pitch. There you go, Mike. Was cutting the pitch, Mike, with scissors.
No. I made out to Malcolm, the co-chairman, that I cut this pitch in the morning because I basically jumped the fence and got him free at Shoreham yesterday.
Oh, right.
On a strip, right? And he was moaning that I didn't pay. So I told him I cut the pitch in the morning. He didn't believe me, but I still got him free. Anyhow, it's another one.
So yeah, like from being at like a smaller club like Uckfield, you have your 5 or 6, like you have your committee, but you have your 5 or 6 that are like there all the time. Like there was an old couple that lived right next door. They would come over if anything was needed to be done. You had Nick Bignall, you had Mally, you had Tash, and you had Michelle Wright as well. Like, I can't knock what she did. She did great. So they worked so hard for a small club like that. At Hastings, it's a bigger operation, right? So when you came into Hastings, there were stewards, opening up the gate, like 4 people on the turnstile. You walk in, you have the PA box, you've got the radio guys, you've got the people that host the ballroom, you've got bar stuff, you've got people everywhere, yeah, loads. And there's some paid jobs at Hastings, there is, but there's a lot of people that are
What's the paid job? Someone behind the bar.
Yeah, you get paid behind the bar. Yeah. But like, for example, Greg, who was on the gate when you walked in,
it's nice guy.
14-year anniversary yesterday. 14 years,
Greg.
And he's not the only one. Dave Ormerod, he's been a volunteer. Well, he's been an owner of a football club at some point as well. Director, done it all. Been everything throughout the incarnations over 60 years. Right? These people put their life and soul into it, and I saw it. And what people don't realize is these football clubs will drag you in, and it's
not let you go.
It's hard to escape.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so excited by it. It's that it pulls you in, doesn't it? So I think we should big up volunteers. And on the case of volunteers, some mad shit must be going on at Horsham YM. They talk about them all the time. But I saw that they're looking for a new match secretary, a groundsman. So if anyone wants to get in touch, they need people because they seem to have had a bit of an exodus of committee members. So, I was trying to say, great meeting you, Terry and George.
Oh yeah, Terry. Yeah. One
So
of
for
the
me,
fans.
like Horsham YM, a club that has had a lot of change over the last
Get
year.
his boots. Get the boys' boots. Sorry.
What Horsham YM?
No.
Hold on. You cut a pitch yesterday. Do you want to go to Horsham YMs?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Right. So anyone, I don't know, Gilesy, maybe you want to flush up an email address here because there could be someone wanting to be a secretary. I don't know who the fuck wants to do that job. It's the worst job in football. But flash that number up here or that email up, and we'll try and get you some applicants for the role.
Can I do it? As soon as we're talking about volunteers, can I
Mhm.
do a shameless plug?
Yeah, go on.
I just finished my book today.
You right?
I've seen some of it.
Is it good?
It's going to be good.
It's 275 pages about the last 25 years of Sussex non-league football. Players, managers, stories, elation, tragedy. It's called We Go Again next week, and it comes out on the 30th of April. So yeah, just a shameless plug. Sorry, lads.
Shows what happens when you stop drinking.
Mate, I
Well,
stopped drinking this morning. I didn't fucking write a book in one day.
Look, well done, mate. And I'm looking forward to having a read of that.
Yeah.
And are you going to get any hard copies? Or are you going to be like Alan Partridge?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do one of those shameless book signings where nobody turns up. Do you know what I mean?
Turn it to pulp.
In, telling all my stories, and they're going to have to pulp them. How much is it? Free admission to store them. You can have it.
And it's also going to be on Audible as well.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
all right, okay. So you can publish if you can. You're gonna have to publish my book, mate.
I'd co-sign your book.
Yeah.
The amount of stories in that book, 100%.
I'll start thinking about that now.
No, I started writing it about 6 months ago, and it's some deep stuff in there as well.
Yeah, good.
You know, and there's some dark side of non-league in there.
Yeah. Mate, it's not all
rosy.
It's not all champagne and Skittles, is it? And
No.
especially this level of football, it's normally picking up dog shit or fox poo and having a fucking warm lager. Let's be honest.
And I ain't going to charge the world for it, mate, either. Like, literally, it's going to be like super cheap because I want people to read it. I ain't going to fuck out the money. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to make money. You're not going to make money out of those.
No.
I just want to sell 5 copies, and 3 of them are going to you. So
we're buying the first 3 then.
my mum and my
Who's
wife.
asked how much? Stu's asked. Just give him a season ticket, Stu. Give him a season ticket.
No, I'm gonna make the book will be under a £5.
Love that, mate.
Yeah, mate. Because I'll just break it. In fact, it costs £5 5p to make.
And that's it.
So yeah, straight up. So I am all I'm waiting for now. I'm waiting for the photos and that to be done to go in there, but all of the other stuff's done. And yes, the narration is my voice. I had to go into
Just on that note, quickly, because I've got 45 seconds left. Mike, has it been good numbers again tonight? Have we had a good show?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
good.
numbers now.
No, we'll talk about numbers, but
where sponsors are
sponsors
there.
come calling, please.
Put it this way, I think it's the second highest show we've had.
Okay.
Love that. You'll know that the numbers there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, on that note, that is me signing.
Right.
Bye. Now we have fun.
Right. What's the one last subject, lads?
Go on. What should it be tonight? What should it be?
Monty, you've been extremely loud today, and you keep butting in on everyone. All right. I want you to give me a subject.
Come on, Monty.
Jesus, putting me on the spot here.
Croquet.
Anything that floats your boat, Mon.
Right, Monty's gone.
Me and you in it. Fucking hell. That's what it's down to us do. Right. Oh, he's back. He's back. What about? Let's talk about.
He wants to talk about refs. I don't really want to talk about refs because I think they get a hard time.
Can I tell you something that happened? I heard that happened. That's really no.
Go on.
I think it's been not talked about, and I want to talk about the big fight that happened. And I'm not talking about Tyson Fury's upcoming scrap. I'm not talking about Conor Benn joining Sufa. I'm talking at Haywards Heath versus Pagham. Has anyone heard about this?
Yeah.
Well, look, it's after 10. Let's get uncensored. I'll say I can't get in trouble. I can't get banned for talking about it. So I'm going to talk about it, Mike. I'm not in the Southern Combination. I'm in the Isthmian Leagues. I don't know. I'm going to talk about it.
I like all three teams. You can fucking put me on the spot.
So
I don't duck it. Though. I don't duck it.
Pagham versus Haywards Heath. I heard this is all here. This is all what's the word?
Allegedly.
Alleged. All right. It's all alleged. And if anyone wants to jump in and have a pop, let's have it. Because there's a few pops I had as well. And I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. All right. And I don't want anyone who's up for certain problems or who might be up for an FA fine or anything like that or a ban. I heard this. Two teams were going at it. And a rival team, a couple of people from a rival team stand up and were giving it in the stands.
Well, you can say what three teams they were.
All right, so it's Pagham, Haywards Heath, and Stenning. Yeah? What?
I don't know if I can put that. What someone's just messaged in.
Right, yeah. So it's all getting a little bit nasty, a little bit it's getting a bit naughty, right? Someone from neither teams that are playing that day, someone in the crowd, grabs someone by the throat. Now,
That's
this person,
exactly what I've just had messaged to me.
right, this is versus someone's son, right? I'm not saying whose son it was. Before we know it, the dad's in there. He is cleaned out, passed out, done. Not someone Sparko. Put him on the deck. It's fallen over. It's a bit of a ruckus. Everyone's jumping in. It turns around. Someone else is getting clumped. Like, it is kicked off, right? In the world that we live in, I'm disgusted, all right? I'm disgusted that no one from Pagham got one of these out and went like this.
Pagham ain't grass.
Get the old camera on. I want to see it. Or someone in the crowd. This is what's happening. There was none of that.
Those Pagham fans, they're not born on being grasses. No way.
Well, we know that. We know that. They have to. When you talk about grass at Pagham, you talk about putting cars on the pitches to defrost them. All right. So you don't talk about it like that. So it's all gone mad. Now, what I want to know is when will this information make it out? Who's going to get an FA ban? Will it be a player? Will it be a committee member? Will it be a board member?
I think you know already, Bill.
Yeah, I know who did it. I'm not going to say on camera though, because I don't.
No.
I think I'm happy to spill the beans, but I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus just in case they can get away with it.
Look,
because I don't like people getting.
I'll be honest. I heard from someone well in the Pagham camp on the day, trusted, one of the trusted sources.
Yeah.
Everything you've just said.
Yeah, true.
Spot on.
Mate, people might think I talk bullshit, but I'll say
I heard that. I literally heard that 20 minutes, 30 minutes after.
Really?
Yeah. From someone, never got anything wrong, never gave me information that is bullshit, and that. It's a crazy situation because I don't really want to say because I don't know if. Well, I think I do.
Yeah.
I think I do know that something's happened already about that. But look, I think it takes away from free. Don't try and reel me in. Don't try and reel me in. Because I actually, you know, the two people that are involved, I like.
Same. That's
I
the
know.
funniest thing as well. But if it was me and you doing it, people will talk about it. So, like, we can't pretend it didn't happen. We can't.
No.
Yeah.
There's a point where rivalries spill out.
Yeah.
Okay. You get competitive teams. They want to win.
Yep.
I tell you, there'd be respect on the pitch.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And in the bar.
Yep.
Especially with the teams. And bear in mind, this is not, let's make this clear. This was not Pagham.
No, it weren't Pagham at all.
No, please. That is not clear. Yeah. It was another team.
They were the hosts. They were like the Eddie Hearn setting up a boxing match. So they were like Turkish Al Sheikh, like setting up Wembley Stadium for this big ruckus. They were the promoter because it was on their own turf. It's naughty, but it's not.
No. Yeah. I think the people who are involved are like you and me, Bill.
Yeah.
We probably react before we think sometimes.
Yeah, 100%. We both would.
You can put me right on the spot because look, it happens. It definitely happens. I think it's being dealt with. There is a charge going on. There's a report. Speaking of reports, do you hear about YM's 83-page report on that Eastbourne game?
That Eastbourne United submitted in fear of their lives.
83 pages. Anyway, I'm trying to deflect from what you're asking.
Right, well, no, you're deflecting to another funny. Not. It's actually ain't funny, and I'm a little bit. Smells a bit, if I'm honest.
But let's draw a line under that Pagan one because something definitely happened. It shouldn't have
Actually,
happened.
before we say anything about that Eastbourne United thing, are we like Charlesy is listening? Are we allowed to say anything? Because I don't want to.
No.
Oh, hold on. Look, Gilesy's commented. What's he commented?
Get yourself in trouble, Giles. I told you about this yesterday.
So I heard a rumor. This is a rumor that Eastbourne United claimed that effectively there was knives brought to have a go. Like they thought stabbings were going to take place by the Horsham YM lot. Now, I
heard the same rumor.
I'm going to be honest. The geezers in that Eastbourne United team a lot of them are they're more rough and ready. Those Alton boys. So
the guy whose car was searched yesterday.
Madness.
He's a really nice guy.
So like
I don't want to say anything more.
No, all I'm going to say is this, right?
You live there. I live well over
I did, mate. Fuck it. They're like a lot of the lads who play there. Well, fucking text me now and tell me it's bullshit or whatever.
Monty, jump in here. Stop jumping in. Jump in and take some food.
Have you heard this, Monty, about the knife thing?
Oh, I haven't. No. So this is new to me.
There's also an investigation.
There's
an investigation going on.
Oh, fuck it. It's not our investigation. Right. So, my thing is this, right? The knives thing, that's silly. Come on. Horsham would never have turned up with knives. They didn't think that one of their players was going to get bloody racially abused. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, come on. It's silly. And like I said, a lot of the boys are from Hastings. They're rough and ready. They've dealt with worse. Not saying it's right because it's not right, but I just think deflecting from racism is never a good look. Ever a good look. So eat it. It happened. The person's been caught. They will get suspended or get what they get, whether it's a police investigation or like I think Eastbourne United have suspended the person anyway. Like,
yeah,
all right. Great. Eastbourne United have done what they should do in that moment.
Yeah,
I don't know if this 82-page report is deflecting the. Do you know what I mean? The narrative. So I don't want to say anything more on it. I've had a little bit of juice with the Pagham Hayward Heath game because I thought when I found out it was involved, I thought it's hilarious. It's not funny. Fighting at football is not funny, but I never expected it in a million years. So if that makes light at some point, like hopefully in a few years' time we can laugh about it. But at the moment, it's not funny. Someone shouldn't get hit at football. Someone shouldn't start winding people. Shouldn't get hold of someone's son at football. There seems to be a lot of people in the wrong there. Just fucking win the league on the pitch, lads. Just win the league.
Well, let's end on something positive. All right.
Go on.
Monty, who you got the weekend?
Well, we're at Pagham on Tuesday night, and then we are at Wick on Saturday.
Okay. Director of football, T-boy, bar manager, entrepreneur, music exec. Billy Wood, where you at?
This week, I'm doing a podcast on Tuesday for music industry. So going through my life, my history in the industry. So
you're shitting me.
So yeah. It's like
Boy, send me a link.
So once it's done, I'll get that out to you. So it's a big podcast in the music space. So I'm doing that. We'll go to a game Tuesday night. I don't know where yet. And then Saturday we are away at Sevenoaks. So I'll be there. But yeah, no. Yeah, it'd be
and
good.
me, I'm doing something different this week.
Go on, jabbing yourself.
Yeah, okay. The fat jabs, they're working. £10.
They are, mate. £10.
I'm going to be taking a session for a Div 2 team on Wednesday.
Love that.
And then I've been invited as the assistant manager for the day.
Oh, come on.
For the Upper Beeding, away to Ferry. I'm back in the dugout for one day only.
He's in the dugout.
Yeah, dugout is in the dugout. So yeah, and I'm gonna have all the I'm gonna be mic'd up and cameraed up, and yeah, we're having a bit of a laugh. Shout out to Ryan. So
I do miss the dugout.
It's not a cry out to any teams that want a coach at all.
No, well, when me and Mike set up our own club in the summer anyway, the IBB10 FC, and we're gonna be managers.
Mate, we're gonna be paying silly money, mate.
Silly. The budget at step 98 is going to be huge. We're going to play in the East Sussex Division 8. There's 4 teams in it. One of them they just turned. They're 82 years of age. The geezer from Burgess Hill plays for them, and me and Michael are going to throw dough. So anyone who wants to go and win everything,
Barnes, Jarvis, Fisher, you all come and play for IBB.
Monty, so he can bore the teams to death. We have Monty in there.
Nah, Monty won't get in our side, mate.
No, he won't, because we're going to
I'll take Harry from your team.
Yeah, we're having him under contract as well.
I'll have Carl Sim as well. Yeah. I'll have him.
He's playing in the park, but it's all right. Don't worry. You enjoy it.
I'll get Ross Allen from over in Guernsey. He can come and sit on the bench for me if he wants, even though he's played in the Asian Champions League.
Ryan Warwick, because I paid him £800 a week to play for Upfield, so he can pay £900 for the new club. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one.
Right. Everyone, thank you for listening. Incredible numbers tonight.
Brilliant. Take care, lads.
But thank you ever so much. And go and check out the app at www.dugoutai.com. When Apple get their finger out their arse this week, we'll definitely be on there. But we've had incredible amount of downloads on that. And thank you to Mr. X, who is watching, a man that can't be named for reasons we can't mention. But everyone. Oh, hang on.
Well, we've got some big breaking news. What is it?
Roffey has the best aftermatch food in the county by Jill.
Oh, on that note.
There we go.
Oh,
thanks, Jill.
Well, Jill.
Right. I will speak to you soon, guys. Thank you to everyone who's supporting. And we do this. Don't take everything we say. Take it with a bit of a pinch of salt. We'll try and keep the banter flowing. We
Wow.
try and keep people in and around. The main thing we're doing, we're keeping a spotlight on Sussex non-league football, because without this show and the other show, the SNF, no one does it.
No
And
one.
we put our time, money in it for nothing back. All we want you to do is click on, log on. You know, so go on the YouTube channel at dugoutai.com, like and subscribe there, because that's actually doing some numbers now, which is good. And all the other channels. But thank you, everyone. Billy, the Project Wood, thank you. Monty Watson Price, the most elegant and posh name in football, thank you. And, well, Lee's already in bed. So everyone here, good night. And remember, work tomorrow.